Hello and welcome. My name is Yash. I'm the co-founder and chief executive at Linkjoy. And today I'm going to show how to use link retargeting to your benefit. Right? So when we want to look at link retargeting, as soon as you log into your Linkjoy account, you land onto your dashboard. You can find link retargeting right over here. So as you can see, I already have some of the links that I've used, that I've created for myself, which are primarily my booking engine links. But we're going to primarily talk about two use cases today. So the first one is that you're an affiliate for a software or for an e-commerce website, and you want to use link retargeting on your custom domain to create a custom audience for yourself as well, and then at the same time maintain your brand in front of your audience too. So fairly simply, just click on new short URL, and so let's say you are an affiliate of Clientjoy, and we run a really cool affiliate program, which you can just head over to Clientjoy, go into the footer, click on become an affiliate, and you'll be able to learn a lot more about the affiliate program that we run on Clientjoy. Then once you are an affiliate of Clientjoy, you get a link that looks something to the effect of that allows us to track that it was you who brought us that traffic, right? So once you have your affiliate URL, just click on new short URL over here. You can paste your affiliate URL over here. As you see, this is the tracking code of the affiliate, and then this is the normal link for sign up. Now, I don't want this to be hosted on LNKJ, so I want it to be on social.yasha.in. And so this is my custom domain. So I just click on social.yasha.in, and then I will say the URL to be Clientjoy CRM for agencies. I want this to be the URL, right? I can add a tag if I want, and I can, if you just want to shorten an existing URL, just click on save and you can be done with it. However, since this is a full video on link retargeting, we are going to go into advanced options as well. So you can click on add advanced options, and then it takes you to a screen where you'd be able to add a lot more detail and your linking parameters and your meta tags and your GDPR consent, and you can also do A/B testing and integrate with a lot of other things right over here. Right? So you can click on UTM parameters. If I'm using this to if I want to track with the parameters, I have already created campaigns previously, and so I can just create, I can choose an existing campaign, or I can just add a UTM campaign. So I'll add this campaign to be affiliate, and I want the medium. So this is something that I'm going to use on my socials. And so as you're seeing over here, it is adding those parameters to the long URL, the destination URL as well. And I want the source to be, let's say, Quora for now. And my UTM term, I don't want to add a UTM term or a UTM content, but this is how I want to have the destination URL created. So I just click on save. Once I've clicked on save, as you'll see over here as well, the long URL, this is the new destination long URL that is being created, right? Now, since I'm going to be sharing it on socials, there's the social media platform, wherever it is going to give an expanded view. And so I also want to add a title, description, name, and stuff like that to this particular URL wherever it is being shared. And so the site title is supposed to be, let's say, Clientjoy CRM for agencies. The description is, let's say, CRM and growth engine for agencies and freelancers. My site name is Clientjoy. Site URL I don't want to give. My site type is website. I also want to do an image upload, and so this is what, and I'll show you how this looks like, but this is what will appear in the preview window as well. So I just pick this image from the desktop. I'll open it up. I just very quickly see over here as it is being uploaded. Once it's uploaded, I just very quickly click on save. Now, let's say if you're doing your marketing in areas and in geographies where GDPR consent is important before you collect any data from the people who are visiting your website. So let's say if I want to click this on, I just click on the status to be on. I want the company name to be Yash Shah because this is the GDPR is going to be coming from me, even though I'm doing the affiliate activity for Clientjoy. And let's say the policy link is yashshah.in/privacy. Right? So that's a link to the privacy policy. And so what this will do is every time that someone clicks on this particular link, a pop-up is going to open up. This is the default pop-up that opens up. You can change the text from over here. You can say, hey, we don't want to collect any data that you don't want to offer. You can change the paragraph. You can give the link. This is the link that takes you to takes your visitors to the privacy policy. If they want to get more information, continue and decline. If they decline, then no tracking is going to happen for that user, and they are going to go right back to where they started from. Only if they continue is when they'll come on to your link, right? And so for now, for the purpose of this demo, I'm not going to enable the GDPR, but you can try that off on a link for yourself and check it out as well, right? So that's how GDPR works. Let me just click the consent status to be off. So that's completely okay. I can also do A/B testing. So let's say this is one destination URL, and then if I want to add another destination, then I can add another destination to a separate landing page. And so the same link that's created with Linkjoy will divert half the traffic to the first redirection link and the other half to the second one. You can also adjust the percentages from over here. And so you can then very easily check out the performance of your different landing pages as well. And then you can click on save, right? So for now, I'll also turn this status to be off, right? Just to make sure that this is saved, I'll just click on this once again. Okay, the OG tag has been saved and my campaign URL and parameters are also saved. So that's completely on track. Now, what I also want to do is I want to track my links performance. So now Linkjoy already gives you analytics. It gives you analytics in terms of the geography, the device, the browsers, and so on and so forth. But let's say if you want to collect more data, and you want to create custom audiences in your pixel, and you want to have much more detailed data onto your Google Analytics and all of those things, then you can add your tracking pixels. Now, we talk a lot more about tracking pixels in a separate video, and how you can have global tracking pixels and then specific tracking pixels and so on and so forth. But so over here, I'm going to just add both Google Analytics and Facebook pixel. So I'll just click over here. It's fairly simple. So this is going to be my Facebook pixel. I'm going to add it as a Facebook pixel, and I'll just go to my ad account in my notes, and I just copy the demo pixel ID that I have, bring that over here, just paste it, and I can also check this to add this to my global tracking list. Now, when I click this and add it to my global tracking list, what it is going to do is it's going to add this pixel on all the URLs that you create from Linkjoy. It's something that we'll be covering separately in settings as well, but you can very quickly do it from here as well. I just hit on save. The other thing that I also want to do is I want to add another tracking pixel as well. So that I want to do it on my Google Analytics. And so my Google Analytics, it's fairly simple tracking ID. And so I just copy from my notes and come back. This is my tracking ID. It's as simple as this. Just click on save, and so both of these are now added onto this URL as well. And then I have some analytics for me right over here as well. Right, so it's fairly simple to create link retargeting. Right, and so I just go back into my URL settings. I just check if everything's working fine, and now it's testing time. So let me just click on the share link. We also have a QR code and share on socials right from over here. However, if you want to just copy this link to the clipboard, I just open up Facebook for a bit and see whether all the site titles, meta tags and everything is working fine or not. So this is my Facebook. I have some friends who put up their really good stories that I'll check out. I have some notifications as well. But so just for the purpose of testing, let me just paste the URL over here. So it recognizes the URL. It picks up my website. It picks up my title. It will pick up the social image as well. Let me see what happened. Yeah, and so if I want to now test whether it picks up my site title, description, and stuff like that, so we just put the site URL as well over here. Let me just put the site URL over here as well. And so let's say the site URL is clientjoy.io. So this is what it should show. Hit save. I'll go up. I'll copy the link to my clipboard. Let's say I'll open up my Facebook. Since I'm going to be primarily sharing this on my social media. And so I have some friends, some notifications, some friends who created their stories, some notifications as well. But right now it's time to test. And so once I put this in, we'll wait for it to fetch all the details. So yeah, it fetches all the details. So it shows me that this is the image that I put up. This is the site title, site description, and so on and so forth. Now, as soon as I hit on post, it'll post this from my account. And when someone clicks from here, they'll actually go to my affiliate page, right? And so it will be linked that way. And so that's a fairly simple use case from an affiliate standpoint. However, coming back to link retargeting, here's another use case that I want to talk to you about, right? The second use case is so all of us know and realize that in digital marketing, content creation is the king. But one of the ways in which you can actually build your audiences and increase followership and increase shareability is by creating your own content, but you can also look at curating existing content under your brand name. And so here, let me give you an example. So let's say if you're running a community of sorts, or if you're building your own followership and you want to share content that already exists that will benefit your existing community, your existing database. And so what you can do is, let's say you are a coach and you're a coach on sales, and you want to you come across an interesting resource on Clientjoy. So as you know, we run this initiative called Universe, which is where we have templates across your invoices, Excel sheets, business and HR kit, and so on and so forth. But this time, let's say you come across this resource, which is 150 plus cold email templates, and let's say you want to share this link with your followers. However, you want to do it under your own personal brand name, right? And so what you can do is you can copy this link, head over to, come back to Linkjoy, click on new short URL, paste the long URL, head over to your own custom domain. I want to call it as email templates 150, right? You just hit save. So this is a very quick way of rebranding existing content as your own under your own domain. However, one of the other interesting things that you can do is just hit an edit and go into the detailed view of that particular URL, and what you can do is you can actually integrate this with your pixel, right? And so what this does for you is that you are now able to leverage existing content. You're now able to leverage existing third-party content and build your own custom audiences and then run ads for them and them alone. You can obviously go into URL settings and add all the UTM parameters as we saw. You can add OG meta tags, you can have GDPR consent, you can also do A/B testing and so on and so forth. All of this we saw a while ago. But now what this means is that if you have, let's say, a database of 5,000 people, and if you send out an email with this URL, then without sacrificing your brand name or your brand identity, you are able to identify that, let's say, 2,000 of these people, 2,000 of this 5,000 people that I have are interested in getting email templates, and they become a part of your custom audience within Facebook, to whom later on you can run ads. And so what this means is that you can actually leave content creation to other people. So you can leverage existing good quality content and then share it with your audience to actually create a custom audience within your ad accounts, to then retarget new things and with new ads or new offerings that you have for them, right? You can also, as you can see, this is a fairly feature-rich module that we offer. You can also add tags so that it makes your searching easier. So let's say this one, I want to add a tag of, let's say this, I'm doing it for client number 1. I just hit on apply, it will apply the tag right over here, and so then I can sort and search basis the tags that I've created. More importantly, if let's say if you're into publishing, or if you have books that are going out, or if you have shipping labels that are going out, and if you want to put up URLs on those shipping labels, then each of these links by default also come up with a QR code, right? And so this QR code you can download in PNG or SVG and then just print it out and put this on any of the physical items that go out. At any point of time, you can come over here, copy and edit. You can also have link level analytics for each and every link that you create. I'm sorry, so this is the link that I just created. So I'll just go back and I'll show you one of the links that I've created a while back. I don't have a lot of followers, and so I'll not have a lot of data, but it's still a good representation of where are people coming from, right? So there's something that I've created a while back, and so I can just go into its own analytics. I can export this as PDF in case if you have a client who you want to submit this report to for this particular. So, and this is link level, right? So you can choose your from and to dates and create a report as a PDF. You can choose from where are the people coming from, what devices, what time zone, who's the referrer, and so on and so forth. And then obviously if you added your Google Analytics account, it will also appear in your Google Analytics, where you can do a lot more things with it, and in Facebook Pixel also you can do a lot of other things. And as I said, as far as integrations is concerned, you can click on tracking pixels, and it's not just Google and Facebook. You can have Snapchat, Pinterest, Quora, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. So it's completely up to you which platform are you using for advertisement and for tracking links, and you can essentially do whatever it is that you want to do, right? And so that's a fairly quick overview on link retargeting. I hope this was helpful and in terms of understanding, and I hope this will help you in terms of leveraging existing content or becoming a better affiliate or having better content to be shared with your audience. So thank you.